So ladies and gents, this is the final game for today. Make sure you get yourself back here tomorrow for the finals. Same times, make sure you are on time. Make sure you're here for 11 o'clock. For the 12 o'clock kickoff, so 11 a.m. Make sure you are here. And those of you watching online, make sure you get your tickets to get down to Wolverhampton tomorrow for the games for the finals. But hand it over to your pals for the final game.
Hi guys. Hi. Okay.
Okay, so welcome back to our quarter-final here in Glasgow. The Birmingham Bulls against the Wolverhampton Wolfpack. This should be another exciting West Midlands derby as well. I like this when two local teams come up against each other. Looking forward to this one.
By Wolverhampton to score.
So the Birmingham Bulls are in the black with the red and white trims, and Wolverhampton in the orange. It looks as though Birmingham will be attacking from left to right.
I like that. Tackling.
Yeah, tackling.
Yeah, so it should be an interesting game. You know, Wolverhampton, I think they won their last game last week, and they were really in the ascendancy. They were really up for it, raring to go. You can even see the birth of, I think, number 5, who's their raider now. Satwinder, he's doing a very good job. It'll be fascinating to see like how they get on against the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah, Satwinder Singh, who you're talking about. The number 5, really nimble, really light on his feet. Manraj Sangha is also another one. Usually wears a number, but then usually comes to us for a felt tip marker to try and then add a number to his shirt, because there's obviously been a doubling up of the same shirt. He's in the 8, so they're the two key raiders from the Wolverhampton perspective. As for Birmingham, I mean, Vinay Gupta here, number 4. He'll be one of the key players as he steps forward for the first raid.
Yes, it seems like they've gotten Vinay to do a lot of the raiding now, as his brother Keshav is not round. He is an all-rounder, Vinay, and I guess we will see that.
Yeah, and he gets over the line for that first point, and he might have taken a couple of points there, I think, and a couple of players out.
Yes, 2 points.
2 points Bulls.
Yeah, good start then from the Bulls then, early doors.
Oh, I think the raider stepped out.
Oh, he did, yeah. So,
1 point
basic
Bulls.
mistake, and not the start that Wolverhampton would have wanted. They've already given up 3 cheap points, and they've lost 3 players quite quickly. George Ellington now to the 4. Always looks for the bonus quite early.
He does. I guess this time, fortunately, he won't be able to look for that. So he's sort of a bonus sort of raider.
Yeah, it's a technique, isn't it?
Yeah,
sort of,
exactly. He likes to go in deep, as in a little V formation, like goes in deep in the middle and then comes back out, just to cause a bit of confusion with the corners. But in this case, he needs to go deeper in order for him to get a point.
Yeah, he likes to work the bonus angles. What's the mistake here, though?
We're about to find out.
You turn off before, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, because we have the signal and he didn't step on.
No,
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, just a bit of confusion when it comes to timing.
And he gets a thigh slap for his fans as well. There you go.
Nice to see.
Claims a bonus.
I don't think.
Doesn't get it? No. So do a die raid here. Yeah. Good defensive work, but not good enough, because in the end, Vinay Gupta uses his long arms to extend out and get over the halfway line. This is a strong start from Birmingham. This is just what they would have wanted as well. After a couple of indifferent performances over the last couple of weeks, that's a 5-point lead. Wolverhampton yet to get off the mark. Manraj now, the number 8, will look to try and restore Wolverhampton in this match, because currently they've not really made an impression.
Yes, it would be. You'd probably try it. It's a do or die. So as a reminder, it's done well.
Work. Yeah, did really well. He baited in the Birmingham defence. He's taken out a couple of players there.
Yeah, he did very well to get 2
points,
two of his teammates back.
Needed that as well. They were down by 5, now down by 3 and 2 players back.
Thinking George should have gone for the toe touch there.
Yeah, defensive right there. They've got him. And we've got another player back. So that reduces the deficit more now to 2 points, 5-3. Early stages of the first half of this final quarter-final of the day.
Yeah, they literally swapped around, you can see that. Oh, okay, it's a timeout. They literally swapped around, Wolves have done very well to get some of their players back and reduce the numbers of Birmingham Bulls. They're now gone to 4 floor players and 4 versus 5.
That we not showing this.
No, they are speaking. All players are speaking when raid is,
Okay.
doing the raid. Yes, just one player allowed. So
I see.
No, come on,
what
no.
they're trying to say there
We'll
is,
speak after the match,
obviously
not
once
now.
once
I
raiding,
can show you the rules.
once raiding, when they're raiding, when Wolverhampton Wolves are raiding, it's just saying everyone's speaking, maybe throwing them off and stuff like that. But that's just the game, really, right? They need to. The defenders can speak to one another once the raiders inside. So you might see a lot of that. Or you have been seeing a lot of that, at home or here.
And that's part and parcel of the game, right?
Of course, no, definitely. You want to signal to your other defenders that.
Oh, brilliant work!
Oh, excellent work! It seems like you got 3 points there.
Yes,
That's a
Satvinder
super raid.
Singh. Brilliant work there from Satvinder Singh.
Yes.
And they have turned things around dramatically here. They were 5-0 down. They've gone 6-5 ahead now in next to no time. And nervous faces around me yet again.
Yes,
Can't wonder who they support.
Yeah.
6 points to 5, the Wolverhampton Wolfpack lead then.
Yes,
Could be close to an all-out here, and they've really turned the tables really quickly in this one.
Yes, Winder did very well there. He jumped the tackles, and then obviously he was a one-on-one with the defender and did very well. Oh!
Yeah, and that is the all-out, the first all-out, and Wolverhampton, what a psychological blow that is.
That is a very good all-out.
Bonus point, Bulls, all out, 3 points, Wolfpack.
Okay, so an all-out there. That'll be a 9 points to 6 score we should be seeing on our score. There we go. So Birmingham again, they started off well, but they've been reined back in, and it's not going their way.
Yes, I do feel like they'll probably score most of their points via defence anyway. They're quite a defensive unit, Birmingham Bulls, but it's fascinating to see that, they're currently losing against Wolverhampton Wolves.
Defensive work again.
Very
Brilliant
good
work.
defensive work. Very good defensive work. It seems, unfortunately, George's not having too much luck
1 point, Wolfpack.
when it comes to raiding. It looks as though there might be an injury. I think the refs are just checking. But yes, the Wolverhampton Wolves are doing very well. In regards to defence, they're tackling as a unit, as we always say, as the do-or-die raid. Let's see what that winner can do. Very, very fast across.
Confident as well, and well done by
1
Satvinder
point,
Singh.
Wolfpack.
The Wolfpack have found their mojo. They were 5-0 down, and they've gone on an 11 points to 1 run at the moment.
They have. See what Vinay can do for the Birmingham Bulls.
He claimed the bonus.
See, they're not giving it to him.
No, they're not giving it to him. So, Birmingham not even picking up the points here or there which they need right now. Wolverhampton have defensively looked solid, and then every time they raid, they look threatening as well. So, after the early blip, Wolverhampton have found their mojo. Watch your back. You can get that quick follow through, and it's tense. It's tense. You can feel it. You can sense it here. The atmosphere. Bulls usually travel with a lot of fans, a lot of support, and they've been silent somewhat so far.
They have.
Yeah, brilliant work from Vinay there. He's got
Yeah,
over, and
he's
that's
got
maybe
two
two
there.
players he's taken with him. Yeah, great work.
I think the refs are just going to confer amongst themselves.
Maybe they might be claiming another player.
Yeah, they are saying
You're out.
there's two.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you're out. 2 point
Yeah,
Bulls.
I'm with the official. Get out. Let's carry on.
Yeah, I
Let's
was
play
going to say,
kabaddi.
come on, don't be crafty. We all know you were touched
Yeah.
there. Exactly.
Bruv, most of your headwear and your clothes were flying over there, so it's like, you know,
Yeah, well.
it's like giveaway, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, brilliant work.
2 points, bonus point, Bulls.
Okay, so 2 points, a bonus point there.
2 points, bonus point, Wolfpack.
Shake of the head from Felix Lee to Tope Adewale
Bless him.
in the commentary booth.
Yeah, he knows he done a bit wrong there. He went too quick.
Just
He's normally a very good dasher.
frustrated, yeah.
He's upset with himself, I'm sure. Okay.
Play.
This is a raider who they're struggling with. Satwinder Singh's doing really well for Wolverhampton. He's zigzagging with his lines. He's just
Yeah. He's that
really quick in and out,
I was
isn't
just
he?
going to say, that unpredictableness of him. Like he's everywhere. Like he's everywhere and nowhere at the same
Yeah.
time.
And he's got an excellent split step where he just able to,
That's a good way.
you know, he able to sort of bounce from one to the other really
Exactly.
quickly.
Exactly that. Ooh. I think George is comfortable that he's claimed the bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus point, Bulls.
Yeah. Still a 6-point lead though for Wolverhampton, who are looking good at just keeping this lead, whereas Birmingham had the lead, they had it overturned. Wolverhampton doing well to keep the lead going, so 14-9 at the moment.
1 point, Wolfpack.
Yeah, 1 point, another, again, just good raiding, just picking off members of the Birmingham Bulls defence.
Exactly that. You know, he's not doing anything too risky. If anything, it's funny. The points that he's been getting is actually from the Birmingham Bulls' mistake. You know, he hasn't done anything like Ramesh, proper fighting for those points, so to speak. You know, with leg kicks or with jumping over tackles and stuff like that. It's more just touching and going.
Yeah.
Due to Birmingham Bulls is maybe misreading it.
Yeah, another empty raid then for Birmingham. Tense faces on their bench. It's going to be an important half-time team talk. Mr. VAR, who is also a consultant, will have his work cut out. Is he claiming a point?
No, I think he's just
Empty, is that right? This should be a do or die. Yeah,
Do or
there
die.
it is. Oh, brilliant work. Excellent defensive work. They get George Wellington.
What
He
a
looked like he
ankle
got the toe
hold.
touch, but they got his ankles and got him just millimetres from the
1
touchline.
point, Wolfpack.
Exactly that. You know, they've done a fantastic, number 7, done a fantastic ankle hold there for Wolverhampton Wolfpack. It's even, but the support was even better.
Yeah, gets a touch, a massive touch as well. It was easily done.
1 point, Wolfpack.
Now down to just 3 players again.
5
the
minutes.
Bulls, and it's a 7-point deficit. 5 minutes to go then in this first half.
Yes, it's fascinating to see. You know, obviously we I won't say we. People would have put Birmingham Bulls in the ascendancy for this one. Although these two teams are technically quite close to each other on the table, so it should be a very interesting game. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, brilliant, clever, rapid. Videgupta looks at his teammate as if to say, "Where were you?"
It was do or die.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're saying
Yeah. 1 point, Wolfpack. It was.
He got tackled last week.
No. Come on.
So just explain to us what the confusion is here.
so. They're saying that the last raid. Well, Vinay's saying the last raid, Birmingham Bulls man got tackled. So therefore, it cannot be a do or die for Vinay. Unfortunately, the refs are saying that there was a do or die. So I think a bit of a confusion there. Probably was not. a do
4
or die.
minutes.
But this is what the refs say goes.
Yeah, good defensive work.
Fantastic
Good
defensive
defensive
work
work.
there.
Yeah, much better. That's a super tackle bonus that they'll really need right now, because
Bulls super tackle.
the lead was 10 points there momentarily.
Oh, I think they...
No?
Oh, there's a lot of stop and start in this game.
A lot
It's
going on in this
very,
game. It's a
very
tense
technical.
game. Nip and tuck this one in terms of just like momentum swings, but Wolverhampton in the ascendancy. There's about 4 minutes to go.
Riders!
Still conversations going on with the officials, and Birmingham Bulls can't get too caught up and distracted when it comes to just situations like this. They need to refocus and get a grip of this match, because it's slipping at the moment as we head into the last 3.5 minutes or so of this first half. Wolverhampton leading them 18 points to 11, 7-point margin. And it will be an empty raid. Opportunity now for a super tackle, but one of the key
3
raiders,
minutes!
Sukhinder Singh, comes forward now.
Yeah, you know, Birmingham Bulls, you know, the speciality is to do the super tackles. Let's see if it works in their favour.
No, that's a mistake. It's an elementary
Yeah.
mistake. You can see it happening.
Exactly.
1
Unfortunately,
point all
he wasn't able to get back on time and had to get a tackle high.
Yeah, you can just see it happening. It was just, yeah, just a bit cumbersome there in the movement. Brilliant, though, from the Wolverhampton Raider. He's so good, Sukhinder Singh, just nicking points here or there. And, yeah, basic mistakes there from Wolverhampton.
Yeah,
Cost them.
definitely.
1 point bonus, 1 point.
Good raiding by Sinestro, kept his head there and got the 2 points and brought on a player.
Just hanging on. This is
crucial.
a crucial part of the match, because they're close to another all-out, and they're already 6 points down. If they can get a couple more super tackle points here before half-time, that'll be massive. But they're just struggling to contain Sukhinder Singh, who's so good, the number 5 from Wolverhampton. He's keeping
Very
his
fast.
team
Go,
ahead.
Rider.
Oh,
He's going for the touch. They're complaining, Wolverhampton, now that
yeah.
they didn't get the point.
I think they're saying that he touched him, but the referees don't agree.
Has he got the halfway line? He has. Brilliant work.
Oh!
Brilliant work from Matthew, the number 10. How many players has he taken with him?
I think they're saying 2.
2 point Bulls.
But he's complaining.
I see. Still
Sukhinder Singh's
complaining about the touch.
something.
Guys, come on, come to me. Come to me. I'm the referee. My decision is last. One more word, and you all get the green card. Not now. If you want to talk, we have the break. Last warning. Come on.
So the Wolverhampton skipper still complaining. Threatened with green cards as well. Doesn't mean they're going to be sent to America, as I have to keep reiterating. I love putting that line up, but
Love it.
because we'd all love a trip to Miami right now, because the weather up here is abysmal, people. We're in Glasgow. I'm joking. It's fine. It's practically paradise, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Birmingham doing so well just
1
to
point
narrow that
Wolfpack.
gap, even though the Wolverhampton Wolfpack still in the lead by 4 points. 5 points now, 20 points to 15.
Enjoys the same in the bonus there.
Is he going to go and try and take a player with him now? He wants to get a couple of points here for his team. He has claimed the bonus. Will the officials give it to him? Oh, he's gone deep.
Oh,
He got the touch. He's got the bonus and the touch. Yeah, brilliant raiding there. That
Very
was
good
that was
raiding.
important as
1 point and bonus point.
we creep towards half time. That is just now a 3-point game.
1 minute.
Wolverhampton did have a 10-point lead at one stage, and Birmingham have fought back well just before half time, or they'll try and regroup. But again, it's that man, Sukhinder Singh, who is so difficult to contain. They really need to start getting to grips with him
they really
and take
do.
him out of this game, because he is just running it right now. And there's a timeout as well. So a 4-point lead
Timeout.
for Wolverhampton. And I think from a Birmingham perspective, he is the target. They've got to do something about him. From a Wolverhampton perspective, keep doing what you're doing, because you're
Exactly
frustrating Birmingham.
Exactly that. They need Birmingham Bulls need to target him in terms of trying to get him out, because clearly he's scoring nearly all the points for Wolverhampton here. Yes, Wolverhampton have been pretty decent in defence, but they've also given away points by mistakes. For the Birmingham Bulls, they just really need to be more cohesive. They've given away very, very silly points in attack. In defence, where via mistake or just single tackles, and it's never going to work if it's one-on-one.
So we are into the last minute or so of this first half. Wolverhampton then, with the ascendancy, with the momentum. We're going to go up to try and claim a bonus, not sure. Close to getting a touch. And that could be half time, and it is half time. So a 4-point game here.
Half-time change score.
And the Birmingham Bulls have work to do, and an important team talk. They're down by 4 points. Wolverhampton Wolfpack leading by 21 points to 17. We're going to have a break. The officials need to have a word with Wolverhampton, and we'll be back on the other side.
Listen, guys. You are the players, I'm the referee. Yes. If you'll be screaming all the time, I give you the last warning. Now will be technical points. The result is close. Yeah. Come on. If we don't see something, we will not put the point that we see.
It's fine.
Okay.
I know it's okay. It happened, but it's okay.
Now, so now will be technical points, and the result is close.
I'm really sorry about that.
Ja por to teraz. Kto wygrał? Teraz Wolfpack. Po jednym. Dawaj dwie.
so we are back for the final quarter-final, the second half. And this is intense, the most intense game of the afternoon so far. Birmingham Bulls 17, Wolverhampton Wolfpack 21. The Bulls, one of the most fancied teams in this tournament to get to the final and potentially win it, are stuttering. And the Wolverhampton Wolfpack have been outstanding so far, including this man, the number 5, Satwinder Singh. Tope, how do they stop him? Because his rating has been on point and he is just picking up points for fun.
Yeah, he's such a hopper. You can see him. He's very light on his feet. Look at that. You know, it's just not easy to pin down at all. You need a team effort to stop him. You know, one-on-one, it's just not going to work. He's on form. There's nothing bad I can say about his raiding skills at the moment. He's scoring all the points for Walsall.
Oh dear, that was a crunching tackle. Outstanding from Wolverhampton.
It's like
a wolf pack they are.
It's literally going to say it's like number 7's got literally magnetic hands towards George's foot. It's just every time George goes in for a raid, I think it's like his third ankle hold. Unfortunately, it's been.
That's much better. That's what they want.
Better.
That's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. Oh, is he saying an all out?
No, I think it's saying that the defender's out. You know, there's a fantastic super tackle there.
Super tackle,
Okay.
2 points, Bulls.
Okay, that is so needed then for the Bulls.
Yes, Somesh did an
23
amazing
points
job
to
there.
19. Brilliant work from Somesh.
Very good super tackle. Kept them in the game, that did.
He was just threatening to get away from them there. We're down to just 3. We're going to get to them. Searching for that bonus point. Wolfpack circling as well. And they're going to get him as well.
Yes,
Brilliant
they
work.
are,
Brilliant work.
Oh, very good tackle, group tackle. What they've done is they've even got Satwinder back in the fray as well.
Would it have been tempting just to maybe empty out that raid and then...
Yes, rely on your super
and
tackle.
then, you know, go for
Yes.
3 of you go for super tackles and you have at least 4 players back. So
You were exactly right.
that would have been maybe tactically the smart thing to do. But we saw when they were in this situation last time, Somesh had Satwinder's number as he stepped out. Yeah, he is out, and that's putting now the pressure on an all-out. What's going to happen? Yeah, the timeout taken here as well. This is interesting.
Timeout, Wolfpack.
We're looking at the Wolfpack bench as well. There are a lot of London Lions players there as well offering their support, which is interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, the London Lions have hovered over and they're giving as much help and advice and encouragement as they can to Wolverhampton because they know that they're on the verge of something special here, a 6-point lead.
Yes, they talk about the journey of underdogs. Like this is just not expected. You know, it's the potential to get an all-out, and you know, I don't know what to say. To be honest, I'm as surprised as most people in this game.
So will you just offer up the do or die here? The all-out here and just save time really because the clock is ticking.
He's got on the bonus to see if Anvesh can get more. The best thing he can try to do is try to get one of his players back into the mix because obviously they're really good at super tackles. If he can get a player in, that would be fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, and ended up. Here we go. We're getting a lot more aggression now. Even the officials getting really aggressive themselves because they're getting, I think, tired now of the aggression from the Wolverhampton players and the chat that they're getting.
So, if you remember, I think Ramesh did this first, like in their 3rd week or even the 1st week. What's happened is that Anvesh has stepped out, and once you do that,
bonus point and point Bulls. 1 point Wolfpack.
Exactly. That means another person comes in. So once you step out, you invite a tackle to come, and anyone that touches you is technically out as well. So yes, they're saying that they should be out.
You were in the lobby.
Okay, so he was in the lobby, so that's why he's been told to leave.
Because he touched the player that stepped out. Yes, that's correct.
What do you make of how Wolverhampton are communicating with the officials? Because it's getting very feisty.
It really is. They need to be very careful. You know, the officials have warned them, even during half time. They,
Well, it looked as though one official was squaring up to the skipper there. It looks a bit.
Oh, I see. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to play very smart here. So what they're trying to do...
Look at the celebration.
Yeah, so what they're trying to do here is like they're saying that what the Wolverhampton person didn't do, he didn't check. You still need to validate your raid. They're saying that obviously it is very crafty. I'll give them that. but yes, let's see what happens. I think there's
So
going to
how
be
do
a
you
lot
not
more.
validate the raid? Just to explain to our viewers.
Yeah, to validate the raid, like when you go in for a raid, you have to go in. And you have to cross the check. You have to cross the check line, that's the first black line you see. You know, obviously the second black line is a bonus. You need to cross that check line before anything, before you come back to your midpoint.
But if you're going for a follow-up raid and you're quickly dashing in, what happens then? Because you can touch the player if he's still...
Exactly. If you touch, you don't need to check. If that makes sense, you've got your points. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. If it's going to be an empty raid, you have to. Yeah. Getting a bit feisty now.
It is getting feisty. It's getting passionate. It's getting aggressive. This is what we like to see. Felix Lee, can he get over? He does get over. He does get over.
Oh my word!
This is getting feisty, and the crowd are really getting into it as well.
What a game! This is a very fascinating game.
I'm also seeing that the Manchester team, the Manchester Raiders, are really supporting the Birmingham Bulls at the moment.
It's a super tackle!
Brilliant work!
Super tackle!
They're going to take him down. They take him down. This is brilliant stuff. This is getting tense.
This is wow. I've lost of
2
words.
points, Bulls, super tackle. It's a 1 point game. They are hanging on for their dear lives in this competition, the Birmingham Bulls.
Wow.
And the Manchester Raiders, I was just saying that they seem to be encouraging Birmingham, even though that's Birmingham they'd be playing next.
Yeah,
the London Lions are out playing, help supporting the Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Everyone's just crossing allegiances at the moment.
Clearly there's some behind the scenes political stuff.
We just want to see good competitive games.
I think that's
watch
mainly
this sport and this league grow as a potential super tackle for Birmingham Bulls. They need this as well. They are behind. Oh, brilliant work from Wolverhampton. Manraj suckering in. Felix Lee.
Oh, 2 points.
2 points.
Oh, I thought it was the one. Unfortunately, it's 2.
Elementary there.
Which is gone as well. Fantastic from Manraj. Oh.
And a green card. Finally a green card.
Okay, there we go. The first one, you know, I'll give it to the refs. They've
been patient.
They've been very patient.
Do or die raid as well.
Die.
Pressure on George.
There we go. Those magnetic hands. Those magnetic hands. There we go from number 7.
Wolverhampton are fired up. They're charged up.
They're very charged.
What are we waiting for here? We're just waiting for a timeout as well.
You know what? I think everybody needed a timeout there.
I want to see. We need to find out how long is left on the clock as well from the officials. Yeah. Just to give us a bit of perspective, we've got a 5 point lead currently for Wolverhampton over Birmingham. We just need to know how long is left in this one because it's a pulsating game. 5 point lead.
Wow,
that could be wiped out in a matter of moments, so we just need to find out from the officials what it is.
Definitely, I think the timeout was definitely needed for both teams. In fact, actually, because my word, it's been very close, back and forth. You see a lot of technical scoring
11
here.
In.
10 out and 8 in.
Okay. 10 out.
The substitutions
8
happening.
in.
Okay, so seeing some substitutions here from Birmingham.
10 minutes.
10 minutes to go.
Okay,
10 minutes to go. So, tense times. 10 minutes to go. 5 point game.
This can go either way. It can go either way. But
one of the matches of the tournament here. You're watching here on the BBC Sport Scotland website. You're watching it on the BBC Sport app as well. Wolverhampton Wolfpack taking on the Birmingham Bulls. The final quarter final as we head into our final weekend tomorrow here in Glasgow. This is brilliant stuff here. Super exciting. Vinay really needs to step up at the moment. It's just a key phase in play here, because he's one of the key players and he's not been able to stamp his authority on the match so far. Takes the bonus.
It's a very important bonus there.
So, 4-point game then. 33 points to 29. Do or die raid. 9.5 minutes or so to go.
Sentence that window, you know, very, very notorious for being untackleable. I guess very hard to tackle in this game. Although he has given the Birmingham Bulls.
And Felix Lee is not able to assert himself with any authority on this game so far. One of the key defenders reliably for the Birmingham Bulls, but he's just not been able to make an impression on this one.
Exactly.
Crowd really getting into this one as well. London Lions supporting the Wolverhampton Wolfpack. What if there's some genuine beef between London and Birmingham? I don't know. I'm sensing.
I know.
I'm sensing that London are really keen for Wolverhampton to win this one. So, Wolverhampton on the raid then. It's almost though Birmingham need a psychological blow to take out one of the key Wolverhampton Raiders, just to make some sort of impression. That's brilliant raiding. Excellent raiding. It's just naive play there from Jordan Willington. He's just been suckered in there.
Yeah, he's been lured in there. It's a do or die.
6-point game now.
Yeah, it's a do or die raid.
Heading towards the final quarter of this one. Halfway through the second half. Birmingham Bulls have so much to do.
So we've got the bonus there.
Bonus point.
Claiming the bonus point. Wolverhampton really on the charge here. Has he got a point there? He's got a simple point there. Mistakes are just creeping ever more into the Birmingham player. They're not getting rid of those, and they're not really clawing that deficit back. 6-point lead then. Wolverhampton just so assured at the moment. They seem to have got all bases covered so far.
Yes, they have. You know, defense and attack.
When you've got someone as big as someone like Vinay Gupta, do you have to take the odd risk now and start taking 2 or 3 players with you? Are bonus points enough?
Well, that's it really, isn't it? I think they're going to be heavily reliant on Vinay because he's the only raider, you know, from the 4 and the team left. So you kind of want him to, if he can get the bonus and come back safely, that's fine. But he does, I guess maybe he knows that there's a bit of time still left over, so he doesn't need to take the risk too much. Just get the points and come back. But you are right, though. Any touch point would definitely help his cause or help the team's cause. And obviously you can see that Wolves are trying to waste time as well if they can. So there we go. Do or die.
Do or die raid.
Yeah,
brilliant tackle. Brilliant tackle. They got him finally. Finally. How big a moment is that going to be in this one? It's a 5-point lead. Just going to hope that he's okay.
I think
the star player for Wolverhampton today, so Vinder Singh.
It's a bit startled with a bit of blood. Maybe on the mouth.
Yeah. We've got first aiders at hand though, to try and help out. Hope he's going to be okay.
1 point Bulls.
So a point to the Bulls. Important moments now for them.
Okay.
Okay, it seems like he's okay.
Okay, so it looks like Vinder's okay. Takes his place on the bench. Do or die raid. Pressure situation. Vinay Gupta taken out brilliantly by the Wolfpack.
They are really protecting that bonus line.
Bonus point. Yeah, bonus point though they got, but 5 minutes to go then. A 5-point lead. 5 points in it with 5 minutes to go. Four-point game. 37 points to 33. The lead. Super exciting stuff here in Glasgow. Final quarter final. Birmingham defending for their lives in this competition. Defending to stay in. What a tackle from Felix! Oh, he missed it. He's completely missed it.
He's done it, Felix.
Has he?
Yeah, I think.
Has he got it?
Yeah.
Oh, he has got it. Brilliant weapon, Felix.
There we go. You think he's done it? He's done it.
Well, that's what they'll need. Well, down to a 3-point game.
George just has to be careful of that corner. You know, the number 7 is very good at ankle holds.
Yeah. Tactically now, Birmingham are going to have to be smart and savvy. It doesn't seem as though George Hillington has been effective today in terms of his rating. So what would you do in a situation like this, 4 minutes to go? If you're Birmingham coach right now, what are you advising? What are you hoping from your team?
For Birmingham, you want to be again. If it's this tight, you want to just be very quick. Oh, you want to be everywhere, and obviously not give away points like that. Unfortunately, Nickel couldn't go back in time. But yes, you want to be quick. You want to go in, get the bonus or get a touch point, and come out and come back quickly. Do not waste time. Do not waste time at all. Oh, there we go.
That's a bad mistake.
There we go.
I don't understand why he thinks that he's going to go back and not be noticed when it was such an obvious.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder that.
It was a bit half-hearted, to be honest. That sort of
3-point game. We're down to about 3 minutes of this one. Felix Lee with a massive tackle. Massive tackle from Somesh coming around the back. It's a huge tackle.
Very good tackle.
And they've taken out the key raider. We've got about 2.5 minutes to go in this one. A 1-point game, and that's why the timeout has come at such a key time. They've got no timeouts left as well. The pressure is getting to them. The pressure is getting to them. Have we got a bonus here? I'm just looking at the numbers. No, we haven't. But can Vinay good to get over the line? He gets over the line.
He does.
Birmingham on the charge. The last 2.5 minutes of this one. Incredible game. Incredible scenes. A 1-point game. Birmingham have the numbers advantage here as well. Key moments here. Manraj, one of the key raiders for Wolverhampton. Such an important part of this raid.
It seems as though...
Will he empty the raid out? What would you do in this?
You know what? You know what? He hasn't checked, actually.
He hasn't checked?
He hasn't checked. I don't think he's checked.
Guys, last warning, and will be technical point for you as well.
I don't think he
officials
checked.
warning Birmingham just to...
Yeah, he hasn't checked.
He hasn't checked, and that's a fundamental mistake.
He hasn't checked.
And he keeps asking for a timeout, but they've just been told they have no more timeouts. I don't understand this.
He didn't check. 1 point bull.
Oh, this is incredible.
Oh, my word.
We're level.
Oh,
How
my
long on the
word.
clock? We've got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go, possibly. Incredible turnaround here.
Interesting.
What drama. Absolute drama.
This is absolutely blown my mind, this game.
Birmingham have shown incredible character to come back into this one. Wolverhampton have led for practically the whole match. Tense moments here. One
Very
small
tense.
error could decide this one.
Exactly that.
Just one small error. Has he got over the line? Oh, he's got over the line.
He's got 2. Oh,
He got 1 point, just the one.
I think it's 2 points.
Has he gone for 2? It is 2 points.
2 points Wolfpack.
That could be huge in the context of this match.
Really good. I think that's a fantastic raid from the number 9 from the Wolfpack.
A massive raid here for Vinay Gupta. How big is this raid? It's a do or die raid as well. Incredible drama here. Has he got the bonus? Has he got the touch point? Sorry. He's got the touch point. A 1 point game. But this is the key raider, Satvinder. They've really struggled to rein him in. He could be the difference here in the dramatic stages. How long is that? 2 minutes to go from the officials. It's almost like you've got to maybe try and empty this raid out so he doesn't score any points off you.
Exactly that. You know,
You're going to try and force him to empty the raid out.
The last thing you want is for him to get a point. Oh, he's gone in.
He's got the point. He's got the point. That could be massive. How big a moment is that? A point to the Wolfpack. So another lead for them. 2 point now. Minute and a half to go. George Wellington coming in for the raid. Has he got the touch? Has he got the point?
So.
No, it doesn't seem so. An empty raid, and again, Satvinder's the danger man here. He could put this match out of sight if he can just take a couple of points here. Wolverhampton will cause an upset and get into the semi-finals.
Oh,
Seconds to go. Oh, brilliant
very
defensive
good
work.
tackle.
Brilliant defensive work. That could be a key moment as well, as one of the key
1 point bull.
defenders goes. It's a 1 point game.
1 minute left.
Who would you send in here? George Hillington again goes in.
He has to score a point.
Has to score a point. Has to score a point.
For not only for his team, but for himself.
Oh, he's going to go over the line!
He's done
He's
it!
over the line! line!
He's done it!
George Willington gets over the line!
He's done it!
How many points has he scored?
He's done it, just the one.
Just the 1 point. We've got a level game. This is crucial. They've got to try and score a point here. Either side have got to score a point here.
Definitely.
Hands on faces, hands on heads, in the crowd, behind the scenes, coaching setups, everyone just incredibly tense here. Wolverhampton need a point. Has a defending one.
Oh, they've done it. They've done it.
Superb.
They've done it. They've done it.
Have Birmingham taken the lead?
They've done it.
Have Birmingham taken the lead in the last minute of the match? Have they taken the lead? They could have snatched defeat. Could have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat here.
I think I can see Samesh there. I think he's telling his team, you know what, when we rage, you have to waste time.
1 point to the Bulls. They take the lead.
You have to waste time. You have to eat up the time because obviously there's only a few seconds left of the game.
There are seconds left of this one. Literally seconds left. Wolverhampton have to do something. The raid has been ignited.
What Wolverhampton should do is push Vinay out. So therefore...
So tactically, this is naive from Wolverhampton. They need to do something.
They really need to do something. Because
Wolverhampton have literally snatched defeat from the jaws of victory themselves. And it looks as though Birmingham have turned this round in literally the last seconds of the match. They led 5 points early on. They looked like they were in the ascendancy. Then Wolverhampton...
I think that's it.
And that's it. Wolverhampton have thrown it away. Birmingham have come out on top in the last minute, in the last seconds. The Birmingham Bulls, the favourites for the tournament, were on the brink of disaster. They were set to be ripped out of the tournament. And Wolverhampton have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Or have Birmingham snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Well, I don't know.
Wow.
You guys can make it up as you go along, because I don't know what to make of that. That is the most incredible match of the tournament we've seen so far.
Wow.
Wolverhampton are now complaining about something.
Yes.
They're not coming out to do the obligatory handshakes, which is poor to see, because this is all about sportsmanship and growing the sport of kabaddi in this country. But what a match we've just seen. The final quarter-final was insane, Tope. What do you make of that one?
I blur. if that's even a word. Oh, honestly, that was intense. Very intense, emotional, even for me, I guess, for all the friends I have in the Birmingham Bulls. Obviously, I'm still impartial. But wow, and goodness me, wow. That was a fantastic game to watch. I have to give credit to Wolverhampton Wolves. They have done amazing, pushing Birmingham to the to pillar to post. Also, Sat Winder, I'll give it to him. He's been a fantastic raider. He's scored nearly all their points in terms of attack. They were tackling as a unit. They were doing very well. Unfortunately, I'll say to the detriment was their lack of attention to the game. When Birmingham Bulls were stepping out and you can say playing the game in such an intellectual way. It was they didn't rise up to that occasion. They didn't know, and it definitely was to their downfall. A fantastic game to watch.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. That's arguably the match of the tournament. Birmingham were on the brink of being eliminated. Wolverhampton absolutely gutted. Their dreams in tatters. Birmingham fight on, and that could be pivotal if they are to try and win this tournament for the first time. Wow, what a day we've had here today. Let's talk you through some of those results. And Manchester earlier beating Edinburgh 60 points to 37. London beating Leicester by 69 points to 26. Glasgow overcoming Walsall by 47 points to 32. And then arguably the match of the tournament, Birmingham have beaten Wolverhampton by 42 points to 41. So that means tomorrow, the first semi-final will see the Manchester Raiders take on the Birmingham Bulls. The second semi-final will see the London Lions take on the Glasgow Unicorns. And then we'll have the third place playoff followed by the final. Right, we all need a breather and a lie down after that.
Definitely.
Where's the bar? Right, we are done. Thank you so much for joining us with our coverage. We hope you've enjoyed it. We are back again tomorrow for the climax of this tournament. You followed us for the last 3 and a bit weeks.